Shalom, sweet people. I am Maker Strong. My Maker makes me strong. And I'm here with another installment of my I Left Babylon and So Can You series, I guess. Um, Quick thing that I wanted to alert people about is that when you're living in a country where the currency is as volatile as um, some countries can be. I don't want to say too much about that. Um, the thing is that a lot of people are poor, and you have to operate with that mindset, I guess. And so, my confession is that I didn't pay the gas bill, and the gas got turned off like almost immediately. And so, I'm not used to that because, like, if I'm a little bit late, well, when I was in the DS, if I was a little bit late, it didn't really matter because, like it would come to my mind. Now, in this case, I didn't get the bill. Um, they don't send it to you in the mail. Somebody literally puts your bills on your door, which is a kind of crazy pants because any type of weather condition can make that bill go away. Like it could rain or there could be high wind, which we get a lot here, a lot of high wind. And now, usually I do get my bills on the door without a problem, but for some reason, that bill, I didn't receive it. And it definitely slipped my mind because I have a lot of things going on, and I want to talk to you guys about that too. So it slipped my mind, and I had already paid, like at the beginning of the month, the water and the electric, but did not think about the gas. I mean, it's usually pretty low by my standards. So it wasn't like a big deal to me until I realized that one morning I got up and wanted to make pancakes with no gas. And I was like thinking maybe something had happened. So I talked to my neighbor, and she was like, "Oh yeah, my gas is on." And I was like, "I can't believe that the month is not finished yet. What's going on?" So I called and found out that yeah, like they don't mess around because the people here are poor. And so let's say, okay, so what I owe in my gas bill was the equivalent to like a little over $10. That's, I spend that in my sleep, literally, because like the on my credit cards, the interest is more than that. So I was just like, well, why would they turn off for such a small amount of money? And so quickly, that's the thing. It's like they didn't even, there was no warning. There was no hey, you didn't pay and you got a couple of days before we come out there and turn. There was no warning. And I think it's because when you have people who are very poor, if they were to keep it on, the people would owe more and it would just be less likely that they would be able to pay that bill. And so that's kind of a culture shock for me. And I learned my lesson. So yeah, I'll just make sure that. Oh, and the other thing is you can't you can't forward pay. Now, if you happen to pay too much, like if you pay over in the bill or whatever, they'll credit you that amount, but you can't like pay a couple of months in advance like I used to do when I was in the DS. You can't do that here. So you have to pay what you owe. Like I said, if it's a little bit over, they'll credit you that. But I think I did try to do that with one of my bills, and they wouldn't accept it. The people that the place where I pay, they said that you can't do that. So they wouldn't accept more than the amount that was due on the bill. Go figure. But anyway, the other thing is that the reason that I've been so kind of caught up with a lot of stuff is because I have been working on the audio version of this book, which is Up from the Cellar. And please go and buy it. This is one of my sole ways of generating income here. And I have sold a couple of books. And I'm also working on the website, and I'm doing that kind of on my own. So you guys, when y'all see the website, please don't criticize me because I am not a website builder. That's not my forte. Um, but I still wanted to have a place where um, the books that are coming and the books that are there and all the information about it is in one spot. And so I'm trying to get that together. So, and then also, if you purchased my book, either of my books, and you go to the website when it's ready, upload a picture of yourself reading it. That would be so great, because I want to see the like who's reading the books. And so, let's see what else. I'm working on the audio for it. And so it's almost ready. But of course, Audible, it takes they physically have somebody who sits down and reads your book while they're listening to the audio. So even if you submit it to Audible, um, it takes them about 15 to 20 days to release it to the public. And I'm almost finished recording, and then I had a couple of extra people help me record this one Up from the Cellar, and I think it's really nice to have those added voices to give you some character reference. But it's coming out soon. So like I said, I've been busy. I've been doing that. Plus one of those side hustles. I braid hair sometimes, and just look little things that I'm trying to do to keep some income flowing in. And like I said, I'm in a place where the currency is kind of volatile. So, that's positive for me in a way because I don't need a whole lot of money to be able to, enjoy my life here. But again, I've got to stay on top of my bills because because of that, because of that um situation financially for like people here, the utility companies do not play with you. And so anyway, I guess that's just the update, and we should have the gas back on pretty soon. It just happened on a weekend, and that was so bad because you know how you want pancakes on Sunday morning, and I wanted those pancakes so bad. But anyway, so it's all worked out, and hopefully we'll have the gas on pretty soon. Cold baths, I guess not the worst thing in the world, but those are quick, man. You get in and get out. Anyway, shalom everybody, and please like my videos and subscribe if you want. And even don't like if you don't like it. Just give me some energies because I don't know who's watching these videos, and I don't know if it's helpful at all. I'm doing it. Anyway, have a wonderful, blessed week. Shalom.